The Lilliput Dolls House Museum. That's random dolls, isn't it? Victorian children's Punch and Judies. Wow. Interesting dollies. German dolls, 1888. Sort of books about that. You've got the old reading in those days. What they used to read. There's plenty of them in there, it's quite a lot. There's a price tag on it years ago. Families going to pay out that. Jigsaw puzzle's really hard. Look at this one. Just give a zoom in to get an idea of how complex that is. That is the First World War. Yeah. Whole cupboard full of toys. Dolls. Let's got a train set. Let's quickly get to the train set. Check out the trains. That's actually Isle of Wight trains. That is the Isle of Wight train. We're going to see steam trains today. It'll be a nice experience. I think we have to go this way round. Wonder what's through here. So that's a Dolls House Museum. So we should expect dolls. That's just really famous dolls museum anyway. 1890 that one. The head. Is it 1800 Victorian times now? One actually. There's a ghost in action. Check it out. Watch. Really cool. Teeny weeny incy bincy versions of planes. It's supposed to be the Spitfire apparently. That one right there. This is Meccano plane, 1930s Meccano plane. That is so cool, right? 14, Doll's House. Korean children. This is what they had for the dolls. And now you compared that to today's dolls. You know what I mean? Look what I just found. Gollywog. All different dollies in there. That's a bit creeped up, isn't it? 1905, oh my gosh. Made of rubber, that doll. That was all disformed. Newspaper clippings. People that own dolls. Collections. Sort of history about it. Yeah. Across the world apparently. Slightly read that wrong. This lady here is Catherine. And she started collecting dolls, and then she started collecting dolls. Well, she got given one, and she carried on from then, and just carried on, and on, and on, and on, and got quite famous. It says there she started a collection, a proper massive collection, and just to give you an idea of what collections. Right, so the museum shows it really. Interesting, eh? I want to point out something. Dolls are for girls, right? About the boys. What's for the boys? I'll show you. It's a hoopy thing, iron hoop. That's for the boys. That's what they had to play with. With a stick at the top and they had to roll it around the streets. That's it. That's for the boys. And plus the model trains in that as well. Yeah, don't forget that. Let's see if you can recognise this lady right here. It's lifelike. Nearly spot on. Of course you recognise the lady. This is her name. Interesting, eh? And this one is Catherine. This girl here. The little tiny girl. How many pearls are on there? 1,800 pearls and sequins. That's a lot. Here he comes. This doll here was for Queen Caroline's wedding. 1790. Does this doll look like a pumpkin head? You'll be right. It is known as a pumpkin head. 1850. A picture of some girls with their dolls. 1902. You know the old woman that lived in the shoe? This was 1820. German made, by the way. Oh yeah? Here's her children. There's the woman in the shoe. You can see? She didn't know what to do. Oh well. A Vauxhall toy peddling car. It dates back to 1930s. And there's all the other items in the cupboard. Different dolls you got there, eh? 1920s doll. 1936 doll. The dolls have been going around for years. For my way out of the doll's house. I'll see you at the steam railway. We get the Small Brook Junction. I get a few things from here, then I'm going to leave. Here's some more trains. This is what I hope to get one of these trains. Should be that one actually. Hope to see it, and it might be a green one. We'll see. Did you notice this before, Braden? It's a dummy at the station. And there. They're not real people. We're at Small Brook Junction. The station. We're waiting for the steam train now. There's a bit of history of the steam railway there. When it opened. But yeah, the steam train will be coming from that direction. The train have to interchange up there and come right round and come back down again. Yeah. Waiting for the train.